Alright, so we're getting fired up this morning, and I still don't understand why this thing does this, but perfect, it pulls up. That's why I was curious of how that was all going to work out. I wasn't sure, but you just shut the thing off. Sweet. So we're back at it, and we're going to get loaded up. Actually, I don't think we're actually going to load anything. We got 5.5 acres left of this field. 5.7 is what this says. So we probably got more like 6-7 acres left. So, but yeah, anyways, we're in I think half this planter is just about empty. So I don't know which half. This half. As you can see, we're down to the last little bit. But yeah. So anyways, we're gonna do some seed transferring. I don't know if I have 5 acres of seed left on here, but I got 18 bags of a different variety. So we're going to load that up. Well, we're gonna empty this side out. And then, yeah, because we got quite a bit. I think we got 5 acres of seed in here. I could be wrong though. And if we run a little short, so be it. We'll just throw a different variety in down there. But yeah, so anyways, that's what we're going to do this morning. Get started like that. We are going to grease this thing because I don't think I've greased these things yet this year. So we're only 40 acres in. It was part of my winter prep. I don't know what we're calling it. Lacking of. We did go through all the meters. We did put a new harness on it. We did put new bearings in where it was needed. New disc openers, new scrapers. The only thing I didn't do was grease it. Because, you know, who likes working on all this when it's greasy? So, anyways, we're going to grab the grease gun and go. This old girl's it's awesome. You just pull her out of the weeds and fire it up. She runs. Now that I got my brake shake fixed, which was just a little rust. So, anyways, we're going to grab the old grease gun and get after it. All right, so we're back at it for another day here, and we are getting after it. So we got that working, the ag leader in. We got our blue balls blue balling. Not to be mistaken for the same kind of blue balls your high school girlfriend gave you. So anyways, Marv's out here knocking it out in the soil finisher way out there. So we got fertilizer spread on this today, so we want to get worked in, and said screw it, you know what, might as well plant it, right? We got rain coming tomorrow, supposedly. We'll see. They keep talking about it, but I see that percentages go up and down, so who knows what it'll actually work out to be. But yeah, so anyways, we're let me make this corner quick. All right, so anyways, we're back at it now. Got our marker out markering. Yeah, so we're actually trying some products today. I don't know if you guys ever heard NutriCharge, but I keep hearing stuff about it. Good things. Nobody can seem to make it fail, so we're trying it. We got 100 acres worth, and we're gonna put 50 of it on some corn, maybe 75, I'm not sure. And then we're actually gonna switch this planter over to soybeans and do soybeans with it, because it's got an in-furrow system, and I want to see if it does what it says it does on soybeans as well, because I honestly don't know if anybody's tried it. But if it gives they talk anywhere from 3 to 30 bushel on corn, so I think that kind of depends on what your soil's got in it and what kind of micronutrients you're short on. So anyways, because it frees up a bunch of your, particularly phosphorus, but seems to it unbinds the phosphorus from a lot of other things. So yeah, we're gonna try it out and see. I mean, hopefully it works as well as they say. Because if it's a 30 bushel return, I mean, this stuff pays for itself very fast, and there will be more of it going on. Even at 10 bushel, I think it'd stick around. Probably even 5, because it paid for itself at that point. So, yeah, so we're gonna just keep rolling. I mean, we're just getting started here. It's a 60-acre field, so it'll be nice to be in a big field for once. Everything I've done has been 20 acres or less, so yeah, I'm getting tired of folding and unfolding, and we're gonna roll on this one for a while, for about 3 hours, this thing says. We are gonna have to fill up here shortly, so yeah, I don't know, it is what it is. We're cruising at 97% singulation, so that's kind of cool for the old finger meter. And we're doing 5.5 mile an hour, so yeah, life's good. Let's knock out some acres. Alrighty, so we're chasing it still. We're 25 acres, 4 acres into this field. Should have drag try and get caught, so it's the only problem with those things. I think they do a good job leveling up, kind of smoothing everything off. Gives it a nice finish, I guess. I don't know. But had one get caught on one of the spike closing wheels, so that kind of causes a problem. But it is what it is. Oh, gotta kick on my liquid fertilizer. That's key to this whole thing. Maybe someday I'll, with all of this now, maybe next year I'll put like a liquid controller on it, because I really do think I have a hard time with just dialing in with a gauge, because as you change products, your viscosity gets different and whatnot, and most of your needles are actually, or your needles orifices are based off of water, and fertilizer has different viscosity of water and doesn't really work out well. So I could set it for fertilizer, or for water, and then the fertilizer will actually run faster through the system with at a lower pressure. So it seems like I use more fertilizer than I should, so then I dial it back, and then for some reason it seems like I'm not using quite enough because I don't quite put it at the right number. So it's hard to know, hard to understand. Maybe I'd be just putting a flow meter in and being done with it. So, and then have it be controlled off of that thing, because that thing will do it. So it would make sense, and maybe it'd map better through all this and everything. Yeah, so anyways, future plans, who knows? Who knows what it'll cost? No idea, but it's dusty. So it's planting great, right at 2 to 2.25 inches. So very happy with it. Got lots of moisture, as you can see in the furrow. So yeah, very happy. We're gonna knock out some acres. We're about half done, a little under half done. So we're gonna keep cruising. Hopefully I got enough seed on to finish it up. So that's the goal. So, you know, like, this thing seems like it's just going through the fertilizer now. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I should be running about 12 psi. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. So we'll see.